Can you explain the methane project that you've been working on for a number of years?
So throughout the methane project, Wayne, New South Wales DPI measured approximately 1,000 heifers and bulls for methane production in a lovely facility here in Armidale at the university, which was purpose-built for this, and it was an animal house where there were perspex chambers, 10 perspex chambers, so 10 animals measured at a time, and those animals were in those chambers for 48 hours. So all gases were recorded during that period, and that occurred over a period of 3 years. And as I said, at the end of the project, we had those methane phenotypes on roughly 1,000 animals. We were then able to identify whether there was genetic variation associated with the methane production trait and what relationships that trait of methane production had with other production traits that are of interest to beef producers.
And what are your main conclusions? Give me three.
So our first conclusion is that genetic variation in methane production exists in beef cattle. It's roughly of magnitude of 20% or 0.2, a heritability of 0.2, which is similar to the results found in sheep. So we're confident that our results are credible. That means that a beef producer could go out and buy a bull who has a low methane EBV and be confident that that bull will be introducing low methane genetics into his herd if he so wished to. Another finding from our research project that we didn't find any major conflicts of interest between methane production and other traits that affect profit in the beef industry. So there were no antagonistic relationships, for example, with production traits like growth, or with some other important fertility traits that we've so far measured on a subset, obviously only the heifers. We have both fertility and methane production recorded on. So that means that a producer who may wish to select for methane production by using a low methane bull shouldn't be impacting other traits of interest in his herd.